Good morning, First Baptist. First, I'd like to thank Rusty for his great introduction last Sunday, indicating that today the kitchen reflection would be led by the youth. I do feel young at heart, but that was truly extra special. So now, the kitchen and the choir. Weekly, our choir practices to provide music sung with heart each Sunday, and that heart is felt by those who hear our music. Similarly, activities surrounding the kitchen also fills the heart, as the kitchen is the heart of any home, and in this case, the heart of our church family home. Like any kitchen, there is a magnet drawing one into the comforts of that space. We can all attest to that, whether we are in a large kitchen or in a small one. People are drawn to the kitchen, and everybody wants to be in community in that space, whether there is much room or we're standing shoulder to shoulder. A kitchen, with its purpose of preparing food, is also a place of being in community with one another, providing comfort, warmth, and healing, being safe and receiving spiritual nourishment through conversation and activities. A kitchen symbolizes the idea of a harmonious family, a church family, or a choir family with a strong bond. It has always been the social hub of the First Baptist Church family, building relationships with the congregation and as an outreach to the wider community. It is a place where resilience is linked to planning. We can only imagine that in searching for a place to hold the Passover meal, Jesus knew that sharing a meal together was paramount, and he knew that a kitchen was nearby. Nearby to the First Baptist Choir, practicing and singing in the chancel, was a small kitchen outside the parlor and the choir room. Each Thursday, about midway through our weekly choir practice, we would take a break from singing and invariably gather in and around that small kitchen. This was a time when we would build fellowship with one another, get to know each other better, find out how everybody's week was, and building on those relationships. There would be something to drink, water, cider, juice, soda, sometimes tea or coffee, accompanied by very heavenly treats, both sweet and savory. We each tried to take a turn with our own specialties on the menu, and everyone was served through the kitchen pass-through window. Some examples of the treats were cheese and crackers or bread, dips and crackers, sweetbreads, muffins, cakes, cookies and squares of all sorts, just to mention a few. There's Gisela's Kirschkuchen, which is a cherry cake, Kevin's decadent chocolate cake, Barry's cherry squares, Lynette's Swedish thin flat bread, Alan's cheesecake, and Sunny's array of Korean specialties, my introduction to some very special and delicious Korean food. Recently, in the absence of the First Baptist kitchen, we all enjoyed a choir practice at the home of Sunny and MJ, along with full authentic Korean meal and dessert. And yes, we were in the kitchen. At a rehearsal one St. Patrick's Day, Amanda Zeta and Natasha Snyder decorated the church kitchen, hanging green streamers and leprechaun ornaments. The cookies and cakes were all decorated with green frosting, all while amidst festive music. I remember other occasions like Christmas or birthdays with festive napkins, balloons, often flowers or festive ornaments, all to make our time enjoyable. One choir member spoke to me about his first encounter with First Baptist, where he attended the summer services in the assembly room located by the main kitchen. He appreciated the enthusiasm and the joy from everybody, and the feeling of belonging to the First Baptist community, even though he was new. Along with the fellowship he experienced while muffins were being prepared and cooked in the kitchen, he especially recalled the aroma of the fresh baked muffins enjoyed during the service. I believe this is where I should say, if you like what you hear about the choir and our kitchen activities, come join the choir and be a part of this, and there could be some special treats in your future. So let's all be a part of the rejuvenation of our church kitchen. Spice up the fundraising for our new kitchen, which I know hits a chord with the choir. Thank you.